so I am here to do a tutorial for dancers. I'm a dance mom. I have 2 dancers, and I am gonna go down this list that our studio has given us. I want to try to make it as universal as possible, but I'm sure that everybody uses different things. So I wanted to share with you what I do with my dancers when I do competitions or nationals or anything like that, okay? So this is the needs list that our studio gives us, and I'm gonna go down this list. The first page is telling us what we get for our dancers, like to go with their costumes, so I'm not gonna go over that page. This is the page that says what the girls need for hair competition. So the first thing is hairspray. I suggest you find hairspray that works for your dancer. This hairspray works for my dancer. It's Tresemme. Tresemme, it says number 5 because I guess there's different levels. And it's the purple one, Tresemme. Also, I am very frugal. I do not like spending a lot of money. So the stuff that I get is not very expensive, but like I said, you can get whatever works for your dancer, whatever works for you, you get it. So hairspray is the first thing on the list. A hairnet is for your bun. So my dancers don't need hairnets because our texture hair stays in place, but if you have different texture hair, you will get that hairnet that goes around the bun. You can get that at any beauty supply store or dance supply store or anywhere. It's like an actual hairnet, but it's for your bun, okay? You're gonna need 1 to 2 donut buns. You wanna get your dancers hair color. You don't wanna get, like my dancer's hair color is dark. I don't wanna get a blonde hair color bun, because then you'll see the blonde through the hair. So you wanna get yours. You wanna get 2, just in case you accidentally lose one or one rips or whatever, because these are kind of flimsy, and these are very inexpensive. You can get them at any store like Walmart, Target. You could get them at the dollar store, 99-cent store, anywhere like that. So these are the hair donuts. Hair gel. This is the hair gel I use for my children with our texture hair. So I have one child that I use this gel. It's called Less Jam. I use the extra hold. One child uses this because she gets her hair braided down and for braids into a bun. Our studio director, she likes for our hair to be middle part slicked down into a bun, and so she allows for our dancers to wear their hair in braids, very small braids, cornrows going down, or individuals. For my daughter, I braid her hair 2 braids going down and 2 braids going back. I'll do a hair tutorial on that later. But for her, I use this Less Jam, and I use this 24-hour edge tamer. I use this for her. And her hair can last up to a whole week when I do her hair like that. When we go to nationals, I braid her hair once like that, and it lasts us for the whole week of nationals, because nationals is a week long. That's when you go to Vegas and you dance for a whole week at nationals. So that's what I use for her. My other daughter, she uses the Eco Style gel, and she uses a lot of hairspray. That's all she uses is the Eco Style gel and a lot of hairspray. This works, and this will be your best friend when you are doing your children's hair, regardless of your hair texture, because it just sets their hair. This is the hair wrap, and this is what you tie on their hair when their hair is setting. So I'll have to do a hair tutorial to show you that, but that's the gel. So when she's saying hair gel, that's the gel I use. I know that one of my dance mom's friends, they use Suavecito hair gel on her daughter's hair. That hair gel is excellent, not for us, but for her daughter it works excellent. It keeps her hair neat and stiff and everything. There's no flyaways, there's no nothing. So the next thing on the list is big hair pins. So the bobby pins don't work really. Regular normal bobby pins. These hair pins work the best. So I have these big ones and these small ones. I can't remember the inches, but do you see how they look? They're round at the tip. when you stick them in the bun, they stay so much better than regular bobby pins. So these are the hairpins that work the best. The next thing on the list are hair ties. These regular elastic hair ties, they work. But for my girls, these break sometimes. You see how they start wearing out and whatever? They don't work as well. These ones are kind of like, they're soft and they feel like elastic. I don't know what to call them, but it feels like elastic. It feels like the collar of your shirt, and it's soft and they stretch. There's no like those little gold things that can break, or the little glue that holds the scrunchie together. That's not there. These are at hair stores, like beauty supply stores. That's where I get these. Actually, I saw these at CVS one time, or drugstore. So these are the best hair ties to use. A comb and a brush. You want a brush so you can slick the hair down when you're putting it in a bun. You want to slick it. You need this paddle brush so you can brush it out. You need a comb because you got a part. But the best comb to use is it's called a rat's tail comb. That's what it's called. And this is what it looks like. And you can get this at a beauty supply store, or I'm sure at any store like Walmart or Target or whatever. And this is the comb you use to part the middle part. Because like I said, our director loves the middle part. Slick down, bun in the back. So this is the rat's tail comb. And this comb is also good when you're slicking the hair down and back. This is a very good comb. Some people need a spray bottle for water. Of course, our texture hair, we don't need the water. But this is a good travel size spray bottle. And I would suggest you empty it before you pack it, because then the water can waste everywhere. So this is a good travel size water bottle. And that's it for hair on our hair list. Like I said, we'll do a tutorial on how to do hair in the future. Our next page is what you would need for your competition season. Now this part, this is up to you. Let me tell you, this is season 4 for me. Season 1, I had one dancer, one dance. All we had was a little duffel bag. That's all we brought to competition, and lunch. Because like I said, I'm frugal and I do not like to spend a lot of money. So we always had our lunch with us. But she had one outfit. So all I had was one duffel bag. Then I moved up to season 2. I had 2 dancers and I think 6 dances. 7 dances, I think. So I had 7 costumes. So I had to move up. So I couldn't have the little duffel bag anymore. That's when I got the Dream Duffel. This is the large Dream Duffel. It's very large. And it's super big. If you can tell, it's like half my size of me. This is the Dream Duffel. I have moved up. It's huge. Okay, that was season 2. And season 3 I used that Dream Duffel. So you can either get a Dream Duffel or a Glam Gear, or you can use like a little rollaway suitcase. That works. Or like I said, you can use a duffel bag, a backpack. It all depends on your dancer and how many dances your dancer has. One of our team moms have 3 dancers. She has 3. So I'm sure she has the big one. So this season I wanted to try something different and use the smaller Dream Duffel. We have a smaller one this season. Also, sometimes people are selling their Dream Duffels, so you can find them on like those apps that sell stuff, like on OfferUp, or sometimes Dream Duffel has like sales going on like on Wednesdays. I think they have sales where they're selling like their end of stock Dream Duffels. They're kind of expensive. Like this one was $299. I think this one is like $100 and something or something. And the Glam Gear is the sparkly shiny one that's like $399 or something. I don't know. They're kind of expensive. So I actually bought this one. Somebody was selling it. So like I said, I'm frugal and I don't like to spend a lot of money. So This, we're going to try this one this season. Another thing that helps for you to pack condensed is containers. My friend showed me to use containers for all your stuff. It really works better. I used to use like Ziplock bags for everything, but these containers work way better, way better. So see how I have everything in a container, and you just close the container. And you can use whatever container fits best for you. So we're gonna go down this needs list now. This is the needs list that you need to have a successful competition season. So like I said, the glam gear or suitcase or whatever. A small sewing kit. Let me tell you something about this sewing kit. This is a small sewing kit. You can get this at a dollar store or whatever. Small sewing kit that has like little scissors. I never thought I would have to use this sewing kit until one of my daughter's costumes, the zipper broke right before she was going on stage. And me and my friend were having our little dance mom fun time at Trader Joe's, and they're calling us on the phone saying, "Mom, her zipper broke, her costume broke." We're like, "What?" So we had to run across the street back to the place, and we literally had to sew her into her costume because the zipper had broke. So we had to sew her from here to here to make sure the zipper wouldn't unzip while she was on stage, because she did a lot of these. So you know this, that, yeah. So we had to zip her. We had to sew her in the costume. So yes, this comes in handy. And the glue, E6000. That is the best glue ever for any costume. You need that glue in your life. Just always have it with you, and a sewing kit. Okay? First aid kit. First aid kit, because dancers are always hurting themselves because they want to run around with no shoes on. Around the whole auditorium with no shoes on. That's what they want to do. And then get a nail stuck in their foot, and now they're bleeding. This is why you need a first aid kit. Okay? Band-aids. I have just alcohol pads that I just got from Target in a whole box. And I have these Shout wipes to go, because sometimes people like to eat in their costumes, but you shouldn't be eating in your costume. Do not eat in your costume. If you do, put on a onesie or put something on so you won't get anything on the costume, but we do have these just in case. Okay? So this little small first aid kit. Anything that you bring, you kind of want it to be travel size, and because you're trying not to bring so much, because like I said, season 2, I brought way too much stuff. That's why I had this huge dream duffel. Now I'm trying to go to a smaller dream duffel. So you want to have everything tried to be travel size. Okay? And okay, now we're talking about a mirror. You need a mirror. I bought this mirror on Amazon. It lights up. I can't remember how much it cost, but I'm sure it didn't cost that much. I don't know. Oh, this is it takes batteries too, but this is the charger, so you can actually plug it up and then plug it into the wall or into a power strip. But it takes batteries too, so this actually lights up. So you really need a mirror. Your dancer really needs a mirror to check their makeup, to look at their makeup. At our studio, we come with hair and makeup ready. So when you get there, you're already ready. And this is a necessity, a power strip. If you're backstage for hours, you kind of want to charge your phone, and plugs are scarce backstage, so you kind of need a power strip. I have an extra extension cord that's long that plugs to this, but see how it has multiple plugs? Because we have multiple people. So a power strip is really good to have. Also, I'm saying all this for people who are backstage for a long amount of time. So for example, I kind of stay backstage with my children because sometimes they need help, like something might happen or whatever, and I always want to make sure that they're okay. And I have older daughters, they're 19 and 16, so I don't have little babies. But sometimes I like to stay back there because I'm a teen mom and I like to help everybody, so I'm backstage a lot. If you're a dance mom who is not backstage a lot, some of this stuff you kind of don't really need, because I'm backstage for like 10 hours. A long time basically. And because I'm back there a lot, I like to be prepared. I like to be comfortable, and I like to help everybody. I'm the type of mom that likes to help everybody. It's not just about my girls. It's about we are a team, and we like to help everybody. So some of this stuff isn't necessary, but if you're like me who like to stay backstage with the girls or with your team, then you want to make yourself as comfortable as possible. So that's why I have my power strip. I also have a little mini fan that I bring because sometimes it gets hot back there. It's about this big. I got it from Big Lots. It's like this big. Butt glue. This is not called butt glue, but we call it butt glue. It's called Gentle Roll On It Stays. I got this from Amazon. You definitely need this for your daughters that have those costumes that ride up. So those costumes that are kind of like this. They're leotards. And so if they just only have this and not the back, this can ride up and you're seeing butt cheeks on the stage. And kind of don't want to see my kids' butt cheeks on the stage. But it rolls on. It rolls on. So you roll it on and then you pull it down and you kind of rub it so it stays in place. We call it butt glue, but it's called It Stays. And I got this on Amazon. I'm sure they have other costume glue that you could get, but this is the one that worked best for me. I've been using it since season 1, and it has worked. You want lotion because your people get ashy, so just travel size lotion. Makeup wipes, just like any makeup wipes. Cotton balls, Q-tips are a necessity because sometimes when you're putting on the lipstick, when I show the lipstick, sometimes the lipstick that we use is a matte lipstick and it's a stain, and sometimes it gets like right here, so you want to use a little Q-tip to try to get it off. So Q-tips and cotton balls are very essential. False eyelashes. You want to get eyelashes that are kind of bold, but if your daughters have thick eyelashes, then you can get the thinner version eyelashes. Like these are kind of thin, but my daughters have thick eyelashes, so it just adds to their eyelashes. So you want to get false eyelashes. You don't have to get glitter on them. They don't have to be like looking like spider legs, like tarantula legs. They don't have to be that deep. Just some false eyelashes. These are kind of thin, like I said, but false eyelashes. And you need the glue, eyelash glue. I get the white glue and it dries clear. So this has been used, as you can see. And we want a lot of makeup. Okay, makeup. This is my daughter's makeup case. I won't show her makeup because you should be getting makeup that matches your daughter's makeup. Matches your daughter. So I had to go get my daughter matched. I had to take her to Ulta and they had to match her foundation. So you want to get foundation that's very that matches her, and when you put the makeup on, the makeup has to be very bold. It's called stage makeup. You can YouTube stage makeup, and basically they look crazy in person, but on the stage they look amazing. So I think we might do a tutorial about stage makeup. Okay, we want red lipstick. These lipsticks are the best lipstick. They're called Super Stay Matte Ink. They're Maybelline. It's by Maybelline. You can get it at Target, Walmart. This is the color 50 Voyager. We use this a lot in our competition, and this is more red. This is 20 Pioneer. But this stays on all day. Your child can eat, your child can do whatever, drink whatever, it'll stay on all day. So this is the best lipstick, Super Stay Matte Ink lipstick. Small hand sanitizer, deodorant, all of this is travel size. I have this sitting up here because these are disinfectant wipes because stuff be dirty. So this kind of just is in here. But then there's a travel size one that my girls have in their container. A lot of snacks, of course, because your children need snacks and they're hungry, and water. And you might need this. This is air freshener. Dancers are beautiful, but let me tell you something. Okay, that face, you see my face? They feet, sometimes. So you might need some air freshener, just freshen up your area a little bit. It helps, let me tell you. One venue we went to, the bathroom was like right there, and this was our dressing room right here, so we had air freshener. Okay, so this comes in handy. These are stickies. They're boob stickies, or I forgot what they're called actually, but they're petals. They're like flower petals, and they go here. If you have dancers who are kind of modest, who kind of don't really want to show all this stuff, they feel something. I have one dancer like that, one dancer not. So these are called breast petals. I got these at Target. I'm not sure if they're at Walmart, but I got these at Target. And they just go right here, and they go like this. So it just covers this part. And they stick on there, so they could wear it all day. Actually, I think I got these also at like Rite Aid or something. I remember, oh yeah, because this is a different color. So I think these were at Rite Aid or something like that. So these come in handy. Now I want to show you some other stuff that I do, that I use personally. Like I said, if your dancer is not in multiple dances and not there for a long time, do not buy all this stuff. Even this table. This is my dance mom table. I take this table everywhere because we literally have our stuff out like this, even though my girls sit on the floor. But we have like I said, I have a fan, I have other stuff, and we sit our stuff and we eat lunch on it and stuff like that. So this is my dance mom table. It folds up into a square. I got this at Walmart. I think it was like 30 bucks or something. This is I want to say this is 40 inches. There's a bigger one that I'll show you. I'll show you the difference. I'll fold the table up and I'll show you the difference between the big one and the small one. But this is my dance mom table. And sometimes you don't need a table. Sometimes your venue has tables or plates, and sometimes your venue is super small. It's as big as this room I'm in right now. And you got 20 people in that room, and you all have to fit in there. So you kind of don't want to bring too much stuff because you all can't fit. And our dance family, our dance moms, we're sharers. We share. And so if one dance mom brings the table, if it's enough room, you can sit your stuff on my table. It's fine. We share. So that's how we are. Getting a corner, that's like essential when you are in the dance world. You want to find a plug and a corner. That's what you want to do. So this is the dance mom table. I'll fold it up and show you. Also, just a little extra for if your studio goes to nationals. Like we go to car nationals every year in Vegas, and it's a week-long event. You're literally there from Saturday to Saturday, and it's a week long. That can be very expensive. And like I said, I am frugal and I don't like to spend a lot of money. So I'm going to show you what I bring to nationals. And sometimes I bring these to regular regional competitions too. It just depends if we've been there before and I know what we're going to be doing there or how the venue is. If I don't know, then I kind of just keep it in my car and don't bring it out. But I'll show you what I bring. Alright, sometimes what I do is I put my girls' costumes in Ziplock bags. Most costumes are wrinkle free. They don't really get wrinkly, but sometimes they do. And I have used wrinkle free spray on a costume. Some people I've seen dance moms bring a steamer to competitions, but I put mine in a Ziploc bag. That's how they all fit in there. That's how they all fit in that little dream duffel. Okay? And you need hangers. You can also use a what are those travel bags that you put the costumes are already on the hanger and then you put them all in the travel bag, but some of them are bulky. But Dream Duffel and Glam Gear, they carry that, so you can order that if you want to, or you can just find it. I just try to do things the easy way. Most Glam Gears and Dream Duffels come with a stool, but it's extra. I got my stool, one of them I got from Burlington, and one of them I got from, I think, Didi's or something. I'm sure you can find it at Ross or whatever, or if you Google it, you can find it. But this one's mine. My girls seem to sit on it all the time because it has a back and it's soft. So So this is my fold-up chair. I say you need a fold-up chair because, like I said, you sit back there for a long time, and I don't really like sitting on the floor for that long time. This one also, it doesn't have a back, but this one fits in the Dream Duffel on the side. There's like a little slot, and it fits in there, right there. Okay. Now I'm gonna show you. This is the pop-up tint I was talking about. This is great for boys and girls. Boys and girls. Sometimes what happens with boys is, I don't have any boys. I have all girls, so I can't really relate to boys. But my daughters, of course, they have friends that are on the dance team that are boys. And I have noticed that the boys, they hardly get a dressing room, which is kind of messed up. So this is great if you have a boy dancer, because you can pop this up anywhere and they can change in here instead of going in the bathroom or whatever. But it's pretty big in here. It's pretty big. I'm getting it. So I'm actually standing up in here. So it's pretty big. So the girls can change in here. Sometimes my girls put a blanket on the floor, and that's their little tent for the day, and they're hanging out in there. So this is the pop-up tint. This pop-up tint is called Portable Pop-Up Pod. It actually folds up into this little case, and it's this big. I got this on Amazon. I think it was $20 or something, but I got this on Amazon. Portable Pop-Up Pod, Amazon, and it fits in here. So everything, it fits in that dream duffel, in my dream duffel. So it folds up. I'm not going to show you how to fold up because I always have to ask my friend to help me because I never fold up right. This is my lunch pail. I love this thing because it's on wheels. I say everything you get should be on wheels. That's all I'm saying. So this is my lunch pail. It's pretty big. It's a cooler. It's pretty big. Pockets, whatever. I got this at Target. It was this one was I probably would have bought it for myself. My daughter bought it for me because she loves me so much. And I keep soap in there, like a little bottle of soap, because sometimes people don't have soap in their bathroom. So this is my rollaway lunch pail. And I don't bring this all the time. It depends on how long I'm staying at a competition, because sometimes you're going for just one day, so you could just pack smaller. Just remember, you do not have to pack all of this stuff I am showing you. What you're going to do is you're going to go to the first competition, and then you're going to see, oh, I need this or I don't need this. So it's really up to you. It's up to you personally. It's your personal preference of what you need. Okay, so like I said, this is my 4th season doing dance competition, and I have noticed that I have too much or I don't have enough of something. So like I said, I like to bring my lunch everywhere. I don't really like eating out a lot. 3 people, a whole weekend, can get a little pricey, and I don't really like doing it. Okay, so that's my lunch pail. This is my Wagon. I love this thing. I got this at Costco. And this carries a lot of things. It folds out. Everything I have is foldable, as you can see. And it's the best thing ever. It's easy to roll. It's easy to carry. You see how I folded it up and you can carry it. It fits a lot of things in it. It fits the table that I had in there. This is the table. This is the small one. This is a larger one. Okay, so I have the small one and a large one. This is the one I bring. This one is, I might bring this one, but we'll see, because it's too big. So this small table fits in here. I know, I'm extra, but I have a microwave, okay? I have a microwave. In my community, we give stuff away for free, and somebody gave this away. Actually works. My microwave fits in here. This is what I bring to nationals for that whole week, because we're in a hotel that's in a huge conference room. I find a plug and I set my table up, put my microwave there, And we bring our lunch the whole week because, like I said, it can get pricey. But if you're the type of people that are like, I'm not trying to do all that, girl, then save your money for a whole week's worth of food. You do that. And my blanket fits in there. These are our competition blankets. So this is our studio color. Blankets fit in there. All of our blankets. And this is a picnic mat. I got this from Costco too. This is great because I put the blankets on top of this. So I'm going to open it. Show you how big it is. It's pretty big. So when we set up, we open this first. It's huge. And it's like vinyl. Like this is soft as vinyl. See, stuff is all wasted on it. It's been used, had it since season 2. And it's wipeable. So when stuff wastes on it, because kids waste things, you just wipe it up with your disinfectant wipes and you're cool. And then when you're done, you fold it up, put it away. So what my girls do is they put this on the floor. They put that on the floor. They put their blankets on the floor. And that's their area. And they make their whole little area on the floor. And that's pretty much all I bring for our competition and nationals. Like I said, I probably bring a lot more stuff, but these are my essentials of what I bring. And like I said, I don't always bring my microwave. Sometimes I bring it and leave it in the car. Sometimes I have lunches that are cold, so I don't need to heat them up. But I don't always bring this microwave. But this is the table. This is the table that I got from Walmart and Target. And the folding chairs are good to have. Like I said, for people who are sitting backstage for long periods of time, all these things are good to have. I know dance moms who are like, I drop my kid off, they go backstage, they know what to do. They don't need all of this. They just need their dream duffel and a blanket, pretty much, and some water and their snacks. That's all they need. And they know how to finagle their way through the whole competition or whatever. They know what to do. And the mom is not even back there. So if you're that kind of mom, ixnay all of this. You don't need hardly any of this. But I know what type of dance mom I am, and I know what type of dance children I have. So you have to go how your kids are and what your family needs. So if you have any questions, any comments, go ahead and comment below, and I will get back to you. If you have any concerns or anything like that, just hit me up. I'll comment, I'll reply. I love to talk about this because I've been doing it for 4 years, and I remember when I first started, it was, let me just tell you, terrible. I was like crying. I broke out in hives. I was so scared I wasn't gonna do anything right for my daughter, because honestly, truthfully, as a black dance mom, it's hard to get your child to fit the other dancers because you don't see a lot of black dancers. And so I was very concerned about my child because I wanted her to make sure that she fit right with the team. So I remember being very anxious and being very overwhelmed. So I just always want to remember that so I can help other people. One tip I want to give you as a dance mom: always stay calm. Give yourself enough time to get where you have to go and to do what you have to do. You have to stay calm so your dancer can be calm. Because if you're frantic, you're going to make your dancer frantic. Let me tell you, backstage in the dressing rooms, it is a mess. It is crazy. Girls are screaming at their moms. They are telling their moms off, literally. And it's crazy back there. And when you have multiple dances and your dancer has to be on right after another dance, it gets crazy. They are grabbing costumes, they are pulling them up, they are pulling them, they are throwing the hanger. The hanger is getting thrown. It's getting thrown on the floor, okay? They putting the costume on, they taking the costume off, it's getting on the floor. It's on the floor. It's a mess. Your whole area is going to be a mess, okay? It's going to be a hot mess. So that's why I stay backstage also, because they are running back and forth on the stage. So I can pick their stuff up, just throw it in the dream duffel, and we'll fix it later. That's our thing. As long as we have everything, we'll fix it later. So stay calm, be peaceful, say a little prayer if you need to before every competition, and everything will be great. Just keep your dancers happy, and you will be happy as a mom. So that's all I wanted to tell you. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something, and I hope I made your life easier.